like Tanner Tate's back out there at quarterback for Marion. Also, Caleb Mazoff. So it's 2nd down and 7. Ball's on the 48 and plus territory for Marion. They're right in the middle of the field, right at the Virginia High Bearcat logo. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. 14-7 Marion. Fake handoff. Dean coming off the edge trying to get him, and he does. Right at the line of scrimmage. Good run down to the quarterback there. Matthew Dean gets him before he can get back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a loss. Or actually got right back to the line, and it's 3rd down and 7.
You had Matthew Dean and Colton Ratcliffe both pushed him there to make that big tackle.
Miscommunication there on the fake handoff. Supposed to be a read option. Running back went to the other side and left Tate out to dry. 3rd and 7. They're sticking with the backup quarterback and Mazoff, the freshman, in the backfield here on this 3rd down and 6.
Expect a run to the right side.
3 wide to the right, 1 at the far side of the field to the left as a wide receiver. 3rd and 7. Snap. They're going to run it.
Oh,
the Cats
hammered.
ate it up. Matthew Dean and a couple of Barlows in there. How about that? Got him in the backfield. Loss of 2 yards back to the 15. Let's bring out that punt team, boys.
Didn't even have a chance. He got the ball and had Barlow boys all in his face.
Would you consider that a sack or not?
4th down as he lost 3 on 3rd. 3:56 to go. And the defense stood up again for the Bearcat offense after a big turnover just a few minutes ago. Coach Carroll calling a play here. We'll see what they dial up. They've got their quarterback, their backup Tate, as the punter. And he's been able to boot it away, but watch out for the pass. Tight formation on the punt. There's a snap. They're going to fake it on a run play, try to get it to the edge.
Holding.
Cats converge. A couple of flags. He's short anyway.
He's holding anyway.
He was short by 1.5 yards.
So what do you do?
I believe you take the ball at the 43-yard line, but let's see. He's short of the line of the game. It'll be a turnover on downs. Bearcat ball, but let's see. I think you decline it. I don't think you allow them to even punt it because the way the last punt went, you're going to get the ball right at the 43 mark. Let's see. Going to have a block or a holding on Marion, and that's now 2 penalties.
I think they're going to measure it to make sure, though.
Not sure you need to measure. The ball's sitting at the 41.
I'm sitting here looking at it.
I mean, from my view, it's a 0.5 yard short, but it's not. It's worth the measurement if they're going to do it. We'll see what they do.
What a breath of fresh air, Dylan. We needed that.
Yep, they're going to run it down here, but it looks like it's going to be a 0.5 yard short, and that's just from my view. So the holding call on a fake punt, and he was still short, I believe, but they're going to measure it. So he had to get it to the 39. The ball's sitting right at the 38.5. I believe he's about a half a football short. And there it is.
Yeah,
the
I
team
think
motioning.
and
it. Yeah, I think you decline that one. And Coach Christ, I believe, told the refs that we'll take the football and decline the penalty. They will signal it again. Decline, and the Cats will take over on downs.
Shoot.
Force a stop there.
I'll tell you what. They're starting to scare me a little bit. But now if this offense can just get in a groove, Dylan, you got to have some points.
We drove last time. Cat, Michael Howard getting around the edges of this defense.
You got him still back in the backfield.
Got to hold on to the football, though, if you're the Bearcats. No more turnovers. Already have 2, and you only trail 14-7. They force the punt. Marion fakes the punt, comes up a 0.5 yard short, and there was a penalty anyway, so it was going to come back. But still a good play.
Right now, the first turnover is a death of them. That's 7 points on the board that shouldn't be there.
3:29 on the clock here in the third quarter. 14-7 Cats trailing, but with the ball. Snap. Lathrop looking deep down the field. Double coverage. Lane Carroll coming down with it at the 20. Oh, the ball came loose at the end. Carroll almost had it. Coverage by Mazoff out of the safety position. Wow.
Dangerous throw by Jamie Lathrop, throwing right into double coverage.
But Carroll darn near come down with it.
What an athlete. If it wasn't for Lane Carroll, I don't know where we would be in this season.
Almost came down with it. Look, from our angle he did, but it came out right at the end. And there's another one, though, that Lathrop probably should have tried to check down. But, hey, why not? You got to air it out every now and then.
Yes, you gotta open up the tank to get the fire, right?
3:22 to go, third quarter. 14-7 Cats trailing, but have the ball at the 42-yard line. Snap. Howard right side, and he lost 4 yards there as there's about 5 Hurricanes in the backfield, and it'll bring up third down and close to 14. Got it at the 39. They got to get it across to the 47 on the other side of the 50s. Big play coming here. 3 minutes even in the third quarter, and the Cats with the incompletion and now the loss of 4 on the run attempt from Howard, who was averaging close to 6 yards a carry going into that play. Third down and long. Let's see what they do here. 2 wide to the right, 2 to the left. Howard, or to the right of the quarterback. Snap. Plenty of time for Lathrop. Looking downfield, he'll pitch it down to Medley. Medley breaks the tackle and dives near the 49-yard line. It will bring up a 4th down and 4.
I think you got to punt it.
And let's see what they decide to do. Lathrop's wanting to go. The defense, though, man, that defense has been playing hard, and I think you got to cut them a break here. Lathrop was wanting to go as he walks off the sideline. It'll bring up 4th down and 4. Cats with the ball at the 49-yard line. They would have to get it across to the 47 on the other side, so they'd have to have 4 yards as Carroll's out to punt it away. He's standing at the 37. This is a good punt. Hits down at the 10-yard line as they'll try to pick it up and get to the edge, and he won't. They'll bring him down inside the 5-yard line. What a punt. Lane Carroll changing the field position in this football game down to the 4-yard line. Why try to return that?
What a dumb play. I mean, you let that go, it has a good chance of going in the end zone. But instead, now you're inside your own 5.
Cats will say good play, right?
I'm going with a good play.
Don't know what Austin Thomas is thinking there. Sort of waited on. Should have let it have a chance to get in the end zone for a touchback. Instead, all the way back inside the 5 at the 4. But you know what? The Cats deserve a break here and there. We'll take it.
Absolutely.
1st down and 10.
This defense has earned a breath.
Rich lands up 10-6 on Union. Just heard it over the PA.
Expect to run up the middle here or to the right-hand side off the tackle.
1:52 to go, third quarter. 14-7, Marion with the ball inside the 4-yard line. Snap. Ford off the right side, looking for room out near the sideline. He got up near the 15-yard line, out of bounds near the 13 or 14. A good carry there, close to the sticks. Got 8, maybe 9. It'll bring up 2nd down and 2 coming up. Got to get it to the 15 for the first. A good run, though, off the left side from Ford. They're going to trot out 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. That H-back in this formation off to the right side.
Let's be honest. The only thing the receivers do now is give us an option of which side of the field the run's going to.
1:13, third quarter. Snap. Ford, left side, looking for some room. He breaks past the 30, still up as the Cats bring him down, looking for a flag, and I see a flag.
Wow. Don't know how you call that. Had him around the shoulders, not even in the jersey.
There's a flag sitting right at the football, as it looks like it's going to be a personal foul face mask on the Cats. It was on the far side of the field. Don't know who it was on, as it was a big gain. Close to 20 yards there on the carry. They spot it down right at the 31. And a personal foul face mask on Virginia High. And right now all the penalties not going in their favors. Seems like every penalty is on the Cats tonight. Just one of those nights as they'll move it 15 more yards down the field after about a 20-yard run. So it'll be a net of close to 40 yards on the play. It'll get them up near the 50. They just 3 plays ago, Mark, they're up past the 50 now.
At the 48, 49?
They're up near the 50 at their own 49-yard line, so or near the 49. So just 3 plays ago, it's 1st and 10 from the 4, and they're already at midfield. This defense is going to have to get the Cats another stop. This offense is definitely not helping themselves out either. See what
Kelby Ford marches off the field.
Yeah, Ford off. Wyatt still out there. Ford having to tie his shoes. Like his right shoe came untied. He's over on the far side. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left.
Got that strong side to the left.
Have that H-back in the left side of the formation behind the left tackle. Snap, jet sweep motion, trying to reverse field, under pressure, loss. Close to 10-yard loss. Coming up there to make the tackle in the backfield. Big Daniel Venture got him in the backfield.
And Matthew Dean was right back there to cut it off if he got any further as well.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 20. And this is an offense, Mark. Once Ford is off the field, they are out of sync. I mean, that first drive, Tate got loose a couple of times.
I think they're going to take this one to the start of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, Coach Carroll with 2nd down and 20 coming up. Looks like Marion was going to think it over. 12 seconds to go now, inside of 10 seconds, and Marion's offense is going to walk off the field, and so are the Bearcats. As 2 seconds, we're heading to the 4th quarter in this one, and boy, we've got a treat for you coming up. Got 12 more minutes to go, a postseason continuation for one team, a season coming to an end on the other in this elimination game. 14-7, Marion leading, scoreless through the third quarter there as we head to the fourth. The Cats down by 7 points with a full quarter to go. So excitement here, and again, excitement across the mountain. Evidently, Richlands leading number 1 seed Union 10-6.
That's big.
Can't say I'm surprised.
No, Richlands, you can't sleep on them. I mean, everybody's done it all year just because of the record. But goodness gracious, if a team's going to show up to play, it's going to be Richlands.
And what a perfect time there to get the play in the backfield for Virginia High. You've got them second down and 20 here. Keep them from getting the first.
You know, that's basically got your penalty back, too.
Yeah, you're back to where the original run was almost, give or take 5 yards. So getting ready as we'll flip sides of the field. All 3 timeouts for each team. Again, an important game here as playoffs started this week. And this is it for one of these teams, and 12 minutes to decide. 7-point lead for Marion, and again the Cats trailed 14-7 at the half, so it's held up here in the third.
That Richlands game is going to the fourth quarter as well, 10-6.
And whoever wins this one, if Marion can hold out, Richlands will have to either go to Marion or to Virginia High next week. Crowd coming alive here. Second down and 20. Got it at the 40. They got to get it across to the 39 on the other side. Second and 19. Or actually the 41 on the other side, working right to left. Marion in the shotgun, looking to the right. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They had a chance at it, but incomplete. Alex Atkins got blocked right before he could get to the ball. It bounced off the hands on a little screen play. Tried to
another Marion receiver in the back who was looking to block for that screen pass there. Another update. Ridgeview is up 21-6 on Grayson now with an impressive drive.
3rd and 19. Marion with the ball. They need this one. Cats need a stop. Ball's at the 40. You got to get it across to the 42 on the other side of the 50. They're back on their own side of the field. Getting the play call from the sideline. Let's see what the Cats dial up here. Let's see if they can get some pressure. Wyatt, pistol formation, forward in the backfield. 3 wide to the right, 1 at the near side. 1 receiver. Snap, toss to the right forward. Trying to get to the edge. He's got a block. Got a couple of blocks. He's up. Maybe got 6 yards, 7 on the 3rd down and 19. That'll bring it to 3rd or 4th down now and close to 13 yards. So now the punt team coming out on the field for the Scarlet Hurricane. And Marion 8-2 on the year. Virginia High 7-3, and the Cats defeated Marion last time 13-7. But now Marion with the lead 14-7 here in the fourth quarter. 11:23 to go. Some stats in that third quarter. Virginia High 1 for 3 on 3rd down. Marion 0 for 2. 0 for 1. Virginia High on 4th. Marion 1 for 1 on 4th. Time of possession 5. Actually, 1 for 1 on 4th. I believe. I'm not sure there. A little bit of confusion. So 11:06 as this one is booted high in the air. See if anybody's going to return it. Nobody will pick it up as Madley will just let it die right at the 20, or Virginia High will let it die right at the 20, and that's where the Bearcat offense will take over. 10:56 to go, and right now if you're Coach Ambergy, you got to throw everything at them right here. You got to get something going offensively.
Yeah, I mean, you stalled out the whole entire game minus 1 good drive. You got to have something.
65 yards on that first on the scoring drive for the Cats. It was a 10-yard run from Jamie Lathrop, but now the season hangs in the balance for the Cats. Just over 10 minutes. 10:56 to go, and the Bearcats at their own 20-yard line to start this drive. Got to get it to the 30 for the first. Howard is in the backfield with Lathrop. 4 wide receivers. Actually, 3 wide receivers in the formation and a tight end.
And Marion's bringing the heat.
Marion with 4 or 5 up on the line. There's a snap. They bring it. Rolling out to the right side. Lathrop gets it out to the 22. A big hit. Kelby Ford hits Michael Bradley, but gets maybe 2 yards on the completion as Lathrop. They start rolling him out. We saw in that Marion game they rolled Lathrop out a lot on pass plays, but that's really the first time today we've seen him on a designed rollout.
And I think he's got to start doing it. I mean, I hate to limit that side, like the one side of the field, but, I mean, the offensive line just isn't holding enough time for Jamie to find somebody. 20 seconds on the play clock, 10:25 on the game clock, 14-7 Marion leading. Virginia High with the football at the 22-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Snap. Plenty of time for Lathrop. He's going to try to run for it. He's up past the 20, and he gets out of bounds.
Not a lot there. Might have got 2 or 3.